Hello everyone, Professor Profit coming to you from Craps University with episode 18 in our $10,000 challenge, where we try to win $10,000 in 1 month or 31 sessions. Through 17 sessions we're at $6,390, so we're in good shape for hitting that $10,000 in a month and hope to continue our winning ways today. We're going to start off with the $1,500 bankroll. We've already got that counted out. We've got 1,000 in the blacks, 400 in the greens, and 100 in the reds. We're going to start off here putting 2 units on each of the numbers. That's $50 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10, and then $60 on the 6 and 8, since that pays at 7 to 6. That'll give us a $70 payout. And when you're throwing the dice, you have to have pass line bet down, so we'll put 25 on the pass line. Another 25 on the don't pass to cancel that out, so all we need to avoid is the 12 on the come out roll. We're going to go ahead and turn the button on so the first throw will count. All the numbers will be working. And we're going to throw the 3, 2, 4, 5 set. 3, 2 on the left hand die and the 4, 5 on the right. That's the 3, 2, 4, 5. And as you'll see, we've moved the chips down to the bottom of the board to get them out of the way, our dice throwing station. Or dice receiving station, rather. And that'll give our dice a place to land. So here we go. First roll is a 6-4 easy 10. So that'll pay $100 when we buy that at 2 to 1, and we'll need to pay the commission on that. Pay the vig, if you will. And that's a good start for us, so we like that. Excuse me. So we'll rack that up and we'll pick up the 2 outside numbers, part of our system. Get those chips out of harm's way, put them in our rack, and that'll help us get profitable a little quicker. Alright, get the dice set, walk back to our throwing station, and see if we can hit another number here. Not the one we were looking for, 3, 4, 7, so after the first roll we're down a little bit, so we'll have to work our way out of a hole a little bit. Of course, pass line bet's a loser, but the don't pass is a winner, so that cancels out. So we're going to go ahead and chase our loss a little bit here and increase our bets up to 4 units. $100 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10, and $120 on the 6 and the 8, or $640 across. So obviously on the first roll we're going to have a lot of money at risk, so we do not want to hit big red once again. And this is where you trust your dice control ability, your dice tossing ability, not to let that happen twice in a row. As you can see, we've turned the button on again, so all the place bets will be working. And let's hit a number. There we go, there's the 6-3 center field 9. So that'll pay $140 on a $100 bet. And that'll get us pretty much back to even, pretty close at least. So we'll pay that off, put those chips in the rack. And then we'll take up those 2 outside numbers, the 4 and the 10. Got the puck on the 9, so that'll be our number. So our risk now is $440 inside. Still hurt pretty bad if we hit the 7, but not as bad as it would if we were fully populated. So 3-1 easy 4. We just picked up the 4, so no payout on that one. And we'll continue on. Okay, there's the 4 and a mystery. And that's 415, so no field 5, and that'll pay at 140. Another nice hit for us, so we'll pay that off. And then once again the 2 outside numbers get picked up off the board and placed in our rack. This case is the 5 and the 9. So now we just have the 6 and the 8 out there, so 240 at risk. We've already won 280 this round, so it'll be a winning round regardless of what happens at this point by just hitting 2 numbers. Okay, nothing there, so we'll try again. 6 or 8 is what we're looking for. All right, 3, 2, 5, no field 5. So that's 2 throws in a row without hitting the 6 or the 8. So we'll hope 3's charm here and we'll hit one of them. Okay, AC Deucey. So that's a horn number. And that's 3 times now we've thrown without throwing a 6 or an 8. So we're going to reduce our exposure a little bit more here and go from the 4 units to just 2 units. And that way, if we hit the 6 or 8, we'll still get a payoff. But if we happen to hit big red, it won't hurt quite as bad. All right. Like 3, 1, easy 4. So we pay the field on that one. If you have anybody betting the field, they're a winner on that throw, so you're a hero there. And there's a 6, 4, 10. That's another field hit. So field bettors will be loving you by now. 6 or 8 is what we're looking for. And there's a hard 4. So that's another field winner. AC Deucey, and it looks like there's just no 6s or 8s in here, so we're going to reduce even further down to just 1 unit. $60 at risk. Since we seem to be having trouble hitting the 6 or 8. That, however, was another winner for the field bettors, so that's 4 in a row for them, I believe. And there's the 4, 2, the easy 6, and that's a winner for us. No field there though. So that's a $35 win. So we complete that level finally. And we're going to go ahead and put 2 units on everything now. And we're going to need to get a little change to make that happen. Turn some black ones into some green ones. $200. And finish populating the board here. Add a couple more red ones here to bring those up to $60. So we get a full payout at 70 if we hit it. And the 3, 2, 4, 5 set, fully populated board. So if ever we're going to throw big red, we don't want to do it now. All right, we'll take that. And that'll pay $70 on the 6-3 center field 9. So we'll exchange 5 for 75. And pick up the 2 outside numbers. And that was the number we're looking for, so the button goes off, but we'll turn it back on. And we have 220 at risk now. Looking for inside numbers, 220 inside. And there's one of them, 3, 2, the 5, center, no field 5. So once again, we'll do the 5 for 75 exchange. And again, we'll pick up the 2 outside numbers, the 5 and the 9. And so that's $140 in profits in 2 hits. And we have $120 at risk on the 6 and 8. So we will go ahead and leave that there. And that'll leave us a profitable throw here, regardless of what happens from here on out, as we've locked in our profits. All right, and there's another 3, 2. So the no field 5 button goes off on the since we hit our number. We'll turn it back on, so the 6 and the 8 are working. See if we can hit something here. All right, there we go, 6-2. That's an easy 8. So that's a nice hit for us, and we'll exchange 100 for 30, $70 winner there, and we complete that level. So now we will reduce our bets. We'll get that 8 marked, and we'll reduce our bets down to just 1 unit per number. Get the board populated. There we go. That's 3-1 easy 4. So that'll pay 100. So we will buy that, pay the vig, and pick up the 4 and the 10, the outside numbers, and off to a good start. I think I said earlier 1 unit. We actually were betting 2 units here. Still, we're going to remain there since we're throwing pretty well. Okay, all the dots we got. So there's midnight. That's a horn number, and in our system with horn numbers, that gives us a reason to take down the 2 outside numbers once again. Get a little of that out of the way. We don't like when we start throwing horn numbers. So the 5 and the 9 come down and go in our rack, and that leaves once again just the 6 and the 8. And there's the 4-2 easy 6. So we complete the level once again. So we'll do another 100 for 30 on that $70 win. And we will repopulate the board once again. That's 2 units on all 6 numbers. And that'll be 320 across. And that's not what we're looking for with the fully populated board. So that's a big hit there with the 6-1. So $320 down the drain on that one. Turn the button off. Of course, the pass line don't pass, cancel each other out, so we'll just leave that money there. And once again, we'll chase those losses a little bit and go with 640 across. It's $100 on the 4 outside numbers and $120 on each, the 6 and the 8. And get those chips down out of the way, leave a little room for the dice to land. And we'll turn that button on so everything is working. So we're going to trust we don't throw big red once again. Okay, and we were able to avoid it and get a score hit there, which is what we're all about. Especially on that first roll, on the come out roll. So that'll pay 140 on the no field 5. We'll put our chips in the rack. Mark the number, pick up our 2 outside numbers, the 4 and the 10. So $140 in profit thus far this round. See if we can hit another number now. Still a lot of money at risk. And it looks like the 3-2 no field 5 once again. So that's another 140. So that's $280 in profit now with those 2 hits. And we'll pick up the 5 and the 9. So that leaves 280 in profit, 240 at risk on the 6 and the 8. So this will be a profitable round once again, regardless of what happens. Hopefully, though, we can complete this round, or this level, and level down, and that'll give us, that's where the big wins come in, when you can do that. And a nice throw there. The dice stayed together, didn't get too far from the wall. And more importantly is a score hit, the 5-3 easy 8. And so that's another $140, so $420 round so far. So we're going to pick up the 6 and the 8 and come back with 2 units, or 50 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10, and 60 on the 6 and the 8. So once again, it's 320 across. Fully populated board, and as we said before, this is where you do not want to throw the 7. So we're going to trust our dice set and dice tossing, and say we're not going to let that happen. So there's the 5-3, the easy 8. So we'll do the 5 for 75 exchange. Pick up the 2 outside numbers, the 4 and the 10. Again, we're using the 3, 2, 4, 5 set. And another nice throw, that's 6-2 easy 8. So hit that again, so that's another $70 winner. And that's another $140 this round in the coffers. Pick up the 5 and the 9. So 140 in profits, 120 at risk. So regardless of what we throw here, this will be another winning level. Looks like the 6-3, that looks like a center field 9. Nothing on the 9, so we'll walk back here and toss them again. 6 or 8 is what we're looking for. And miss it again, but no harm, no foul on that one. And take another shot at it here. Okay, nothing there. It's 3-1 easy 4. Once again, looks like we're having a little trouble throwing the 6 or the 8, so we're going to reduce our exposure a little bit and just go down to 1 unit. So that's $60 at risk. Okay, here's the hard 10. 6 or 8. Let's see if we can hit one of them. Here's your 11. Pretty nice throw though. I mean, we are hitting the wall pretty softly and the dice are staying pretty much together, which is what we're looking for when we toss. We like to have them die right in there where we don't have a lot of randomness. So see if we can continue to do that. Okay, another decent throw there. The 6 was right up against the wall. And the 2 of course bounced a little bit away, but not too far. We'll certainly take that. And that's an easy 8, a score hit for us. So we're going to just pick everything up, which normally you can't do that in a normal game with the pass line don't pass, but obviously one's going to cancel the other one out, so we're just going to save a little time and see where we are. $1,500 buy-in, we have that in the blacks right there. And looking for $400 in profit. Looks like we'll make that easily. $200 profit in the blacks. Another $500 in the greens, so that's $700 profit. $725 actually. And see if we get another 100 in reds here. Okay. So there's 100 in the reds, 525 in the green, and 200 in the black in profit. So that's $825 profit, and we'll go ahead and give that $20 in tips to our dealers because we do work them pretty hard. So we started out at $63.90 on session 18, $825 profit. So that leaves our total through 18 sessions at $7,215. So still on a good pace here, and looks like that $10,000 will be in our reach here shortly. We do hope you enjoyed watching this video and that you'll give us a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing to the channel. We would appreciate that. If you're going out to the casino this week and throwing those bones, we wish you nothing but the best of luck, and may all your rolls be winners. Once again, this is Professor Profit coming to you from Craps University. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.